It's alright, Kashi. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Um, this evening we're gonna talk about a worrying trend. All right, something that's becoming very rampant in Jamaica. All right, and globally. But suicide, depression, it has been increasing over the years in Jamaica, and we have seen a few cases where teenagers. Let me see if my mic is up. We're seeing where teenagers recent time, about a few weeks ago, um, yeah, about a few weeks ago, we're seeing where some teenagers took their lives, unalive themselves, or we can call it suicide. It has become very worrying. Mental health is real, depression is real, and it has become very worrying about this trend because the teenagers that took their lives, we are also seeing where a former Miss Universe, it is alleged that Tyra Spalding, if I'm getting her name correctly, Tyra Spalding, we are seeing a former Miss Universe. I think it's 2023, former Miss Universe, um, taking her own life, allegedly, because the police are still investigating. Um, um, Mental health, depression is real, and a lot of people take it for a joke. There are stigmas attached to it, and so lots of time people are suffering mentally, but they are afraid to go to people. They're afraid to tell family members. They're afraid to tell friends, and they end up taking their own lives. All right. It's it's very worrying. It's becoming a trend now. It's becoming very rampant in our country here, Jamaica. And it's a very sad situation because I'm seeing some video with Miss Tyra Spalding, former Miss Universe 2023. I'm seeing some videos where I call it a cry for help. Hi, yes, hi. Um, I call it a cry for help. I don't know who posted those videos. They said the video was posted. These videos, they were posted a day before she unalived herself, before she took her own life. And there are some very worrying videos. And I'm hearing people saying that where were her family members? If the video put out today and she unalive herself tomorrow, you cannot assume that family members saw this. There are some other videos out there that they said they saw on her Instagram page that was out there for a long time. All right, so it's not just the videos that she put out the night before she unalive herself. There are other videos out there, and I was watching them, and that sounds like a cry for help. All right, a lot of people don't take mental health seriously. Depression, there are stigmas attached to it. Once you say you're depressed, let me fix my locks here. Once you say you're depressed, people say you're mad people. You're mad. All right. So because of the stigma that is attached to depression and mental health, a lot of people don't talk. They are suffering in silence. They don't want to tell friends and they don't want to tell family members. They suffer in silence. And they end up hurting themselves when they could have gotten help. There are, Mr. Cool, hi. There are medications out there. There are psychiatrists out there. There are mental health clinics out there, mental health doctors out there, but there are too many stigmas. There are too many stigmas associated with mental health and depression. I don't know who tell people that when you're depressed, you're mad. The person can be depressed just going through a phase. Don't mean that the person not going to get better. It could be a case where the person is just going through a phase. And after a while, with counseling, with treatment, the person can get better. All right. So once you're depressed, once you're having problems with your mental health, then say you're mad. I had this friend. Let me get a good. Let me get some light in here. Yeah. I had this friend that was suffering, and she confided in me, and she said, "Boy, just to get up in the mornings, just to get out of bed, you wouldn't believe the amount of strength to get me out of bed in the morning." And she said to me, she said, "I don't feel like showering. I don't feel like showering. Every day I'm sad. If you give me $1 million right now, I am not happy." I said, "What? How long have you been sad?" And she says, "For years now." And I said, "For years? What have you done?" She said she don't want nobody say she mad, she not go no doctor, she not go nowhere because next thing she go buck up on somebody where she know and them a go say she a mad woman, this and that. I say, you know that I'm going to follow you. I'm going to follow you to get help. And I follow this lady over by St. Jago Park Health Clinic. There is a mental health clinic over there, and I followed her. I explained to them over there what is happening, and they registered her. And after they registered her, they put her on the mental health clinic over there. And I make sure that when she have her date, I follow her to the mental health clinic. All right. And psychiatrist talked to her. She was on medication, and it was it wasn't a severe depression. All right. I don't remember. It was like a mild case or so. She was just going through a phase. And that lady is okay right now. She's fine. She was on medication until the doctors, the psychiatrist said she was okay, and they withdrew her from the medication. They wean her from the medication. So they cut down the medication until she was off medication completely. And she's fine now. All right. And yes, when we went to the mental health clinic, there are persons there that we know probably come for other things at the clinic, and they would be looking and staring. I understand why she would not want to go, because some of the times those are the same people who come back and spread it in the community. Say then see you our mad people clinic. Yeah. And it's not everybody that you see at the mental health clinic, they are mad. They are not mad. Some of them are just severe. Some of them are just mentally, just having some mental health issues like depression. And it's sometimes not a severe case of depression. Sometimes it's just a mild little case or something, just going through a phase. But the stigmas attached to it. Some family member you tell to, them treat you away. They're not even paying no mind, they're not giving no support. There are a lot of family members that you tell that you are depressed, they don't help you out until you're dead. Them come at your funeral and hire the hire, what you call it, limousine, stretch limousine, and them kill 3 goat and 3 hog, and everybody name, and them put on them best dandan, them put on them the best frock, much more thousand them pay feet. And when they could have supported you, when they could have made sure that you get the help that you needed, nobody stood up and said, all right, I'm going to support this girl. I'm going to stick by her and get her the help that she needed. Nobody. And some family member glad to. Some of them glad to see that you are suffering. Some of them glad to see you're suffering. Right? Some of them get a kick out of it. And a lot of them, that's where you know who really loyal. That's how you know who really love you, who really like you, and who really have your best interest at heart. Because a lot of them will stand by and let your situation get worse where you take your own life. A lot of so-called friends, a lot of persons who say you are their friends, a lot of them will sit by. They will even spread it too. They don't even know which one to confide in. They don't even know who to confide in because there's the same persons that you say are your friends. They will spread it. Enough of them spread it. Yeah. You confide in them and say, boy, you know, say me not feel good. You know, say every day me sad, you know, say me depressed. You know, say me can't, nothing me here, me no want wash, me no want look after me here. You know, say me no want bed. I just in the bed, me then me can't get up, me can't come out. You understand? You tell them, say I'm having suicidal thoughts. You know what they do? Then go back and tell people a road. Because a lot of these persons who we say are friends, some of them are not friend. Some of them are friend enemy. Some of them are friend enemy. So what they will do now is you will vent what is happening to you and tell them. And what they will do is they will go spread it and make everybody know say you have mental health issues. And then now people start laugh after you, people start celebrate, and some of them take it tell you. Because my friend that I took to St. Diego Park Health Center in Spanish Town, she told me that she called her father and she was talking to her father, and her father said, oh, your son, so, and she said to her father, say, boy, me no feel good, me just sad every day, me this, me can't come out of bed, me no want to do nothing, the house full of dirty clothes, me just sad all around, me feel like me want this, me want that. You know what she said her father said to her? Depression, how a young girl like you get them the sickness they from. Depression, people depressed are mad people, you know. That's what her father said to her. And until today, day, she still have up her father for that comment. And he did not reach out to her and try to help her. And when I said to her after she was on medication, did you hear back from your father? And she said yes. And he was in disbelief when she took the pictures of the medication and showed it to him. That see, they never lie me I tell. The psychiatrist say I'm depressed and this is the medication. I'm on the clinic, I have to go so and so, 1 time a month, 2 times a month, whatever, whatever. And he could not believe because what he told her first that um young people yeah, young girl, or how comes the depressed are mad people, depression are mad people. Why these people feel like if you're depressed, you're mad? That is the stigma why people don't want to come out and talk. And this young man, this teenager that his parent, I think, talked to him about coming home late from school, and he just went and unalive himself. The mother cries hotel. Another one, they are still investigating it. They said that he leave a bunch of letters. All right, and the letters, the police have the letters, the police reading the letters. All right, and his stepfather said that it stems from school. He says he knows that it's coming from school. They say apparently he was being bullied at school. A lot of these teenagers, boy, they go through a lot at school. It's not easy for them at school because we used to go to school. There's peer pressure, there's bullying, all sorts of things happen at school. All right, and a lot of them don't come home and tell parents that they're having problems at school. They just bottle up everything inside. They don't tell anybody that somebody is bullying them at school. All right, they're afraid and they keep this inside. And so all this now they keep it inside, bottled up, and then they analyze themselves. Another one I remembered, another one where another teenager commits suicide, and that one, um, I don't remember what that one, but the other one is the parent was talking to him about coming in late from school. So all them teenager know, you know, make them kill you, all them young people, and make them kill you off, you know. This generation is a different type of generation, you know. Try load them because they will kill you. If you if I'm talking to my child about coming in late from school over, what have you time, and you coming in all 7, 8 o'clock in the night off a road when it dark, and I can't talk to you as the mother, you go and analyze yourself. So we just you look like we have got to just load them and do what they want to do. Load them. Is that what we're gonna have to do? Because we cannot scold these children when they are wrong. Because they want to analyze themselves. They them get bad grades at school, you can't even talk to them about the grades where they might get. It seems like you have to slow them because all the grades where them get at school, and if it's bad and you got a report there, you talk to them certain way, they might just analyze themselves, so you just have to leave them alone. Yeah. So it seems now we cannot talk to these kids. Just have to leave them alone. But this is a very worrying trend. And when I listen to former Miss Universe posts, that was a clear sign for help. That was a cry for help. And I am saying that I'm wondering if she had went to any of our family members. Some of the posts, they were old, and some of them was post the night before she unalive herself. So what happened to the old one them where she put out? There's a video where she put out and I say, boy, she a buckle with herself. Um, Sometimes she feel like a two are there are two of her, two persons. Sometimes she feel like she's two persons, a good one and a bad one, a evil one and a good one. And she said she's fighting with her mind. Her mind is telling her to swallow a bottle of pill. Her mind is telling her to jump from a building. Her mind is telling her to analyze herself or whatever. Put a sheet around her neck or put a rope around her neck. She was telling all that she was going to a cry for help. She wants somebody to help her. And I'm just wondering if her family members saw these posts. Did anybody reach out to this young lady? Such a beautiful black young lady. All right. Did anybody reach out to this lady? Because it was a cry for help. She was battling with her mind. She said she had fight with her mind because her mind had tell her thing. She said that, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to the gym right now to do some workout. And after she said about the workout, she was saying that if I don't stay active, I might do something that I don't want to do. My mind is telling me to swallow so and so pills. My mind is telling me to jump from a building. My mind is telling me to put something around my neck and whatever, whatever. She was listing all that she was, and she has said she have to fight her mind. And she has said she have to keep active. She going to the gym to try to stay active. If she not keep this body active, this body will kill her, this mind will kill her. It was a clear call for help. And I was sad about this video that I saw. Hamster, big up yourself. Yeah. Yeah, it was a clear cry for help, and I'm wondering if any of our family members saw these posts, saw these videos. because some of them came out late and some of them was put up a long time ago. And so I'm seeing that, no, I'm wondering, Top Man Brown, hi, yeah, I'm wondering if Mr. Cool, hi, yeah, I'm Ahmed, a razor that, Ahmed Razor, a rather, yeah, I'm wondering if any of her family members saw when she was crying for help. Hmm? There are a lot of people out there struggling with mental health and depression. And it sounds to me like this young lady was bipolar. She's saying that it's two of her, a evil one and a good one. And she says she has to be fighting against the evil one because the evil one was telling her to off herself, to unalive herself. That sounds like something bipolar to me. This young lady was going through a lot. And I can't believe that she was out there on social media crying for help and nobody helped her. Nobody reached out to this young lady. So I'm wondering if all these posts that she was putting out, she don't have any friends, she don't have any family. Did the family members see it in time? Did the family members see it when it was too late? Because we can only assume that her family members saw the video or saw it in time. Because some of the video was posted the night before she unalived herself. And so we have to wonder if those videos were posted a long time ago. All right. Some they say was posted a long time ago. When everybody live on social media, the family members them no must see it, and she no must confide in them either. But she went on social media and vent. She was putting it out there on social media, but she no must tell her family members. That's the problem. Because a lot of times they don't want to go to the family members because they are ashamed. They're wondering if they're going to believe them. They wonder if they're going to support them. They're going to scorn them. They're going to look on them away. And I can tell you that mental health is real. Depression is real. Bipolar is real. Schizophrenia is real. A lot of people out there, they are suffering in silence. And then they off themselves. When we see these people crying for help, we must try to help, man. It's a cry for help. The ones who speak out. Because my friend spoke out and I reached out to her and followed her to the mental health clinic. I followed her and she's okay today. But she was reluctant to go because of the stigma associated with mental health and depression. Her own father told her that depression are mad people and depression are old people. So how comes she a young girl and she depressed? That's what her father told her. And I was the one who foot to foot with her. She didn't want to take a shower. The house was filled with dirty clothes. She just can't, her ear now comb, it now wash. She just cannot carry out her daily duties. She cannot cope with life. She cannot get through even a day. And she vent to me and tell me, say, boy, I can't even get through a day. It take, it take a whole heap of strength and me no have it. Me can't come out of the bed. Me no want beard, me no want comb me here. The clothes them no wash. Me sad. Me have money and me sad. Me no know this sad feeling just come over me every day. I feel like me no want deep dark hole. Me I go dead. I be a darkness. Me no see no way out. And me say, you know, say this no normal. Me say, come. I don't know how she confided in me and told me that. So I say, you tell nobody else. She said, no. He tell him father alone and him father say, my young girl and depressed are mad people. If you don't know say him depression are mad people. So you see the stigma associated with it. Yes, stop man Brown. I'm good. All right, you see the stigma associated with mental health and depression, and that's why a lot of people don't tell anybody because of the stigma. They might say you're mad people, mad smaddy, and that is not so. Depression doesn't mean you're mad. With help, you can get back to yourself. Psychiatrists, medication, you can. Okay? So when we see family members and friends crying out for help, people, please help them. All right? Stretch out and reach out to them. All right? Give them a helping hand. Offer to take them to the mental health clinic, offer to take them to a psychiatrist. Um, a regular doctor is probably, if you go to a regular doctor, that doctor will refer you to someone who is in that field. Because it's just a regular doctor, then the doctor will pick up that you're depressed and knows that you need a psychiatrist and might refer you somewhere. All right, but you can get help. Don't sit down and die. All right, because mental health is real, and I know the stigma. I know that everyday life, oh, life is so hard. Life is so hard. Boy, no easy at all, you know. All these stresses of life, you have to be strong, you know. Master God, and some people can't hold it. Some people just can't hold it, and the stress of life, it's not easy, you know. Oh boy, sometimes life just happens, and the problem just keep coming and coming at you. You have to wonder what you do. The problem can't follow you so. And a lot of times people cannot cope with it. A lot of people cannot cope. You have some people tough, you know, man. I live in soldier them, you know. And no matter what happen, Jamaica drop off. No matter what happen, some people are unshakable. And that's because of the mental health that they have. They have a very strong mental health. Yeah, I say head piece strong, head top strong, then can take any amount of problem. When I was smaller and any problem come, any problem my mom would have, I would see she sit down over the bath pan and take out all of the dirty clothes, and she would sit down and she would wash all day and sing gospel songs. And I would be killing up myself over the problem. I'm stressed out over a problem, and when me look my mother. So if you have faith, man, at time I did afraid and I stress out myself, you know. My mother take out the big pan, the bath pan, and full it of water and take out all of the dirty clothes them. And just put in there and get her washing brush and her cake soap and get down. And I said, man, this woman is very strong, you know. I said, man, this lady is very strong. She just start brush and she start singing her little revival song. Them are some of them song they were cooked with her sing her sister Pat and them little gospel song, then sister Scully and them thing them. And she just start brush her dirty clothes. You'd have never believe that this woman just in a problem a while ago. Or the family members in a problem or something like that. You'd have never believe, and then at the same time she a wash and a sing, she a say to you say, everything alright, man. If you have faith, you know. If you have faith, we are cry for. We are this for, we are that for. If you have faith, man. That's how she behave. And she brush. And she will grumble and say, me left everything to God. You see, all I would this, all I would do me that. Left everything to God, man. Me, nah, do a swell that me just left them to God. And she did and she cover and she wash and she cover and she wash and she take out all her problem and the dirty clothes them. Some people at that time they did their stress like hell. Some people head tap just really strong, man. Yeah. No matter what you throw at them, they can take it. But you have another set of people now. It's very, When the problem come, sometimes the problem come, just one problem kick them off. Kick off. Can't manage it. Cannot manage any problem at all. They were not built for this. Simple thing come and it's just knock them right off of them. You get what I'm saying? So I boy, but life is not easy all around. I can tell you, and when problems of life come, you have to can stand up and be a soldier. Woman problem, man problem. Some people um get mad because them boyfriend leave them girlfriend leave them. Another person then just break up today and by tomorrow, our next man you see them with, our next woman you see them with. That no bother them. And the next person might just lick the nerve same time, never come back. The woman left him, married man left him, and he just lick his head and he never recover. Alright, because I show you the mentality of some people. Some people mentality might be strong. Alright, I know everybody head I know the same. Some people just can't take problem, but life happens. Life happens and we have to be able to cope. Alright, we have to be able to cope with life. So people, don't laugh after your family members. Don't laugh after your friend when them say them depressed. They're feeling sad. They feel like hurting themselves. Alright, that is a cry for help. And sometimes they must say it in a joke. Don't take it as no joke. And watch the behavior. You can see it too, you know. Watch the behavior. A person used to fix up himself, used to wash him hair, house used to clean, person would out and about in the world, up and down, doing stuff. And all of a sudden, this person just withdrawn. This person is locked away in bed, the house full of dirty clothes, not contacting anybody, not reaching out to anybody, not making any phone calls, not visiting, um, saying certain things to want to harm themselves or saying it as a joke. Um, you have to watch out for these people, all right? And sometimes again, to a person used to call you, you're not seeing them. Sometimes, I know, call them no one call you know. A lot of them have problem and they're depressed. Sometimes you can check up on people too, you know. Check up on them, man. Check up on Sandra where you used to call you. Check up on David where you used to call. All of a sudden David stop call. Check up on Sandra if everything alright. Because sometimes these people have their problems and they are depressed and they just want somebody to talk to. But because all these stigma, they are so afraid to talk to anybody and tell them their problems. Alright? So mental health is real and we're seeing the increase of suicide in our country, Jamaica. And I just want to say that check on somebody. Check on somebody today. Somebody you have not spoken to for a long time. Somebody you have not seen for a long time. Somebody that you used to talk to. That you and that person used to talk regular. Somebody that used to come and check you. Check up on them, man. You might not know. So you might don't know. Some people are going through hell and they just need somebody to talk to. All right. And you can assist them to go and get help. You can do that also. Assist them to go and get help. People don't buckle up everything inside you. Do not buckle up everything in you. All right. And know that you're scared. But if you don't want to tell nobody your business, get up and go look help no man. Get up and go one doctor. If that doctor is not a psychiatrist, I'm gonna send you where you're supposed to go. I'm gonna tell you to go over St. Jacob Park Health Center. I'm gonna send you to Old Harbor Health Center. I'm gonna send you where you can get the help where the psychiatrist is. Alright? Don't sit down and die. Go and get help. And you see that your life is not normal and so you used to be. You used to fix up a year. You used to get through a day easy. And now you're struggling to get through one little day. And you've been sad for a very long time. It's not just a one day. You've been sad for months, for years, every day. All right? It's not normal. A person can be sad now and then, but for years and months, it is not normal. All right, people? Do not sit down. and die. Get up and go and seek help. If you don't want to tell nobody your business, get up, go look help. There are persons out there who can help you with your mental health issues. There are psychiatrists out there, there are clinics out there, there are doctors out there, medication is out there. Go and get help. Alright? Mental health and depression is real. Thank you for staying on the live, and I will see you another time.